Hello everyone, today is a huge day for me. It is the 26th of September. It is my launch day. We're coming up to the time where I'm about to hit launch. We've got about an hour and a half to go. I've got everything prepped and ready, and I wanted to just sit down and have a little chat about imposter syndrome. So for the longest time, I've absolutely berated myself with the most negative thoughts about my work. Things like I'm not good enough, or that nobody's going to want to buy my original characters and I should just stick to fan art. But I've come to realise that is just the imposter syndrome talking, and actually I've let it hold me back for so long. But you know what? Today I'm going to ignore that little voice in my head that is telling me that I can't do it. I am going to prove myself wrong. So whether this shop launch is a success or not, it doesn't matter. Whether I sell one thing or 100, I've already won. Because as cheesy as it sounds, I haven't let fear stop me. If you've ever doubted yourself too, please let this be a reminder that you can do it. Your ideas, your creations, your own characters, they matter. So let's do this. Welcome to launch day. Okay, we are less than 5 minutes away until launch. I decided to have a super early lunch today because I knew how anxious I would get in the lead up to 1 o'clock. And I'm so glad I did, because no way would I be able to eat right this minute. I know that I said I wasn't going to let imposter syndrome get the better of me. And it hasn't got the better of me, but it is raging right now. My palms are sweating. I don't even know why I'm that anxious, because all of the hard work has been done. All I have to do now really is just press a button, but to just say like publish the listings. But I'm like this, like waiting anywhere, waiting for a train, waiting for a doctor's appointment. It's just like waiting for a specific time makes me so anxious, even if it's something like nice. So yeah, I don't have many expectations for how this is going to go. I've done the best that I can. It's out there. I'm not expecting it to like launch and then have any orders, to be honest. But I am hoping that maybe like over the weekend I might get a couple, and on the weeks going forward, then maybe they'll just like filter through. So I've set the bar very low, let's just say that. But I'm really proud of everything I've done. I've done the best I can, and now we're here. I can't believe we're here. It's 2 minutes to. Oh, 1 minute to. Do I just press publish? Ugh, it makes me feel so sick. To think I was actually going to be like pushing this launch back until later in the day as well. The only reason I kept it earlier was just because I knew that this would be the state I would have been in all day. I haven't even caught you up on like holiday or anything. I will talk you through the shambles of the start of my holiday, because if I can do that, I can do anything. Publish. Ugh. I created a reel yesterday and it's been drafted. I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? There's no need for me to be shaking this badly. It's like my body thinks that a tiger is coming to eat me or something, when actually I'm just posting a load of illustrations. of cute bunny rabbits and a dumpling, for goodness sake. I think it's because I've seen so many people do this, but they are like well into their sort of careers, I guess. This is just the start of mine, and this is quite cool that I've decided to document this for YouTube, because I think that in years to come, hopefully, if I've made this some kind of success, I'll be able to look back at where it started. I'm not going to sit here with a camera on like a pleb. I need to just walk away for a bit, I think, and come back and see if we have any orders. Again, I'm not holding out hope for anything. I've done everything that I can. We'll see what happens over the next few days. We've had our first order. Kerry Ann, you were so fast. What on earth? I can't believe it. Thank you so much, Kerry Ann. I haven't even looked to see what you've ordered yet. What have you ordered? Kerry Ann has ordered the sticker sheet and also the strawberry mochi die cut sticker. I thought I may as well get started packing Kerry Ann's order just so I have something to do. I kind of like have built it all up in my mind this morning to this one moment at 1 p.m. and now it's gone. I'm like, I've got so much energy and I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do with it. I was about to say, I've just got another order. 2 orders. I know that doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but I wasn't expecting a single one. Thank you so much, Sophie. I'm wondering if this is Sophie from Rhymer Made, who also has a shop launch today. Yeah, just did my order. Oh, thank you so much, Sophie. Sophie has ordered a Mochi Dumpling sticker sheet. She's actually ordered a Game Gang sticker sheet, which isn't part of this launch. It's one of my older designs. So that's nice to know that they are still wanted. And she's also ordered the Mochi Dumpling Ramen Bowl, this one here. I was about to say before that order came through that I was very tempted to go live on Instagram, which is very unlike me. And as soon as I had the thought, like immediately I was like, who am I? What am I doing? Don't get carried away with yourself. But maybe I should. I've heard that it's a really good thing to do, and I was thinking of potentially like packing some orders, but I haven't advertised it that I'm going to do it. So I don't even know if anyone would actually join, but maybe that's a good thing, right? I've got so much adrenaline, so I don't really want to go live and then say something really stupid. But I mean, what could I say that's stupid? There's a lot of things that I could say that are stupid. And the ADHD is definitely ADHDing today. Before I do this, let me catch you up a little bit on the holiday, because I had the most fantastic time. For those of you that don't know, I actually went to Cyprus with my family. We had 2 family weddings over there. My husband is Greek Cypriot, so he has many cousins, a lot of whom live out in Cyprus. So we went there for I think 10 days, and literally the first day and the last day we were there had a wedding. It was so lovely. However, we left for the airport in plenty of time. The airport is a half-hour journey from our house. We actually sort of factored in an hour just to be safe, and that hour would have meant that we were at the airport 3 hours before. So we left plenty of time. We got onto the motorway, and then the sat-nav basically flagged up that there had been an accident, and we continued to be stuck in standstill traffic for 4 hours. With 2 kids in the back. So we quickly realised that we weren't going to make the flight, which is devastating enough when you're just going on holiday. But we were supposed to land about like 1 a.m. Cyprus time, and there was a family wedding that day. So we really didn't want to miss this wedding because it's a really close family member who was getting married. So I was on the phone to British Airways trying to sort out another flight for 4 people. Technically Thankfully, it was only 3 seats because my daughter is still under 2, so she could fly on my lap. And the only other flight to Cyprus that would get us there, hopefully in time, was for the following morning from a different airport. Now, we were flying from Heathrow and flying back to Heathrow, so we were taking the cars so that we could have the car seats. We'd already paid for parking there and everything. So after 4 hours of being stuck in traffic, we arrived at Heathrow, parked up our cars, and then had to get a coach to Gatwick and then stay in a hotel overnight. And when I say overnight, I mean literally for like 4 hours before we had to then leave for our next flight. And the only hotel we could actually get at that short notice was a Hilton hotel. This was like the poshest hotel I've ever stayed in, and it was for only 4 hours, and I don't think I got much sleep at all because I was so scared of sleeping through an alarm and missing the next flight. It was all very dramatic, but thankfully the journey out there was the smoothest it has ever been. There were no delays whatsoever. We were one of the first people to get off of the flight. We literally like blitzed it through security. I don't know how this happened, and I'm so thankful that it did, but our bags were one of the first off of the carousel. I grabbed them with the kids, and meanwhile my husband Pedro was out like getting the rental car, getting it all sorted. We arrived at the ceremony, I'm not even kidding, about 20 minutes before the ceremony. I was doing my makeup in the car. We got there to where like everybody who was part of the wedding party had been getting ready. People were applauding us as we drove in like it was our wedding. Thankfully, the rest of the holiday was without any drama and we had a really nice time. The weather was fantastic. We had loads of lovely good food. Obviously, the weddings we were at were just beautiful, and it was so lovely seeing our loved ones get married. Came back on Tuesday. I've polished up everything that needed to be done. While I was away during nap times and things, I was sort of writing the Etsy listings on my phone, so when I got back I could literally just sort that out. If you haven't gathered already, I am quite an anxious person on the day-to-day things, but I've come to realise that I am calm in a crisis. When all of that shenanigans was happening with the flights, yes, my heart was pounding, but I was able to just be like, right, this is what we've got to do. We've got to get on to British Airways, book another flight, book the coach to get to Gatwick, try and find hotels. The kids need feeding. And I was like sort of able to be calm and just see the bigger picture. And now I realise that's like a huge thing to do with ADHD. So it does have its benefits. Yes, I'm anxious on the everyday, and yes, my palms were sweating just pressing publish, but when I'm missing a flight and there's 2 kids screaming at me in the back of the car that they're hungry and bored, I can do it. I can solve that issue. Have I made another sale? I have. Kiara. This is Kiara from Who Be New. She has placed an order. Thank you so much, Kiara. Thank you. I'm waffling on about like the benefits of ADHD. And Kiara has placed an order. It's like, you know, she must have heard me. She has ordered a Mochi Dumpling Ramen Bowl sticker, a Strawberry Sando sticker, and a Taiyaki Mochi sticker. Thank you so much, Kiara. Honestly, it means the world. And Kiara has been such a lovely support to me over the past few weeks. She's sort of been dropping messages every now and then just to say like how I'm doing a good job, and she's looking forward to like getting her hands on some stuff. So, are you kidding? I've got another order. You're kidding me. My bar was so low that the bag, my God. So this order's actually from Charly. If you saw last week's vlog, you would have seen me opening an order from her shop, Pickle Patch. She does the most beautiful children's clothing. It's so lovely and soft, and the designs are really cute. So please go and have a look. She has placed an order as well, and hers is quite a big order as well. Oh my gosh! Right, so she's ordered 2 Mochi and Dumpling sticker sheets. She's ordered a strawberry sando sticker, 2 taiyaki mochi stickers, and 1 Mochi and Dumpling ramen bowl. Charly, thank you so much. I honestly cannot believe this. What on earth? People do like my stuff. I'm so happy right now. I was saying, wasn't I, that I might go live on Instagram. And I don't know why I feel compelled to do this, because it is completely out of my, I was going to say out of my personality. Maybe it's not. Maybe I've just sort of built myself up that I'm an anxious person. But since this ADHD diagnosis, I've kind of been like, oh, maybe it's just undiagnosed ADHD. Maybe I can like stop this rhetoric in my mind. Or at least, it's a really weird one to try and explain. It's like where before I would listen to the anxiety and be like, oh, it's my body trying to tell me something, I should probably listen to it. Now I'm able to kind of reframe it a bit and be like, okay, this is something that I'm nervous about because I care about it. And that's a good thing. Why am I nervous about going live? Is it because no one will watch? Because if that's the case, that's actually preferable. And if you've clicked to watch me, it means that you actually do want to watch me. So why am I nervous? I think we might do it. Should we do it? We might do it. Guys, I did it. I went live on Instagram. I don't even know who I am anymore. I think just like the pure adrenaline just made me lose all sense of fear, and I just went and did it, and it was a really nice time. We had Adele from Deli's Designs join us. We had Beck from Rebel Jones, Kiara from Hubinu, just to name a few. We had so many people join. By so many people, I mean like a nice amount of people for me not to be terrified and just to enjoy the process. We even had a couple more orders while on the live itself. So I'm really glad that I decided to do it, and I feel really proud of myself today. We had 5 orders in the first hour of going live, which exceeded all of my expectations, and there were some beautiful orders as well. Yeah, the majority of orders had multiple stickers in there, but some of the orders had like duplicates as well. So thank you so much to everybody that placed an order with me today, or I guess over the coming days if anybody else orders. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock, and I'm shocked that I went live. I can't believe it. I'm definitely going to do that again. Guys, if you are wanting to do something like this, just do it. I had 0 expectations going into it. I completely threw myself at it. I did a lot of hard work promoting it and marketing it, but I really enjoyed the process. I thought it was going to be something that I, not resented because that seems a bit dramatic, but I thought it would be something that I'd be doing just because that's what you have to do to market it. But I really enjoyed the process. So I think if you can find a way to make it fun for yourself and not tedious, like I did some sort of get to know the character posts. I had downloaded Adobe Express, which is free, by the way. So for its basic features that include like animating stuff, like literally at the click of a button, yeah, it can do so much more on the free plan than I anticipated, which is great. I've had so much fun like creating some like reels with it, some like story posts that people could engage with, because I really feel like The main reason why I only sold fan art in the past was because I knew I could draw, and people seemed to like my artwork, but I never in a million years thought that people would want to buy my original characters, because people only kind of buy what they know, right? If they see like a Zelda print and they like Zelda and they like the style of artwork, they are more likely to buy it. But if they don't know Mochi and Dumpling, why on earth would anyone care? They might look at it and go, oh, that's cute, but to actually like invest into wanting to buy like the print especially, yeah, I felt like I really needed to go hard on putting those characters in front of people, and over like a period of months, not just like a couple of days, so people would become familiar with these characters, but also for me to become familiar with them. As time has gone on, you know, what started out as like an idea of, you know, a rabbit and a dumpling has really evolved over time. The characters have evolved, the style has evolved. I've really got to know these characters and flesh them out so that I feel passionate about them. And I'm so thrilled that people seem to be equally as passionate about them. Everything that I've earned from this launch, I'm going to be reinvesting back. And as I was saying on the live, I'd love to eventually create like washi tapes, even like plushes of these characters. I think my next stop would be to design, not journals, what are they called? Oh, my printer's kicking off. Why is it being so loud? What was I even saying? Oh, I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. Basically, I'm just very, very happy today. I feel like I'm dreaming. This is the opposite of the dream that I had last night. The nightmare that played out in my sleep last night was that I missed the launch because I was in the wrong time zone and everyone hated me for it. And then Godzilla came, so it couldn't have gone that bad. It's always the way when we're short on time, isn't it? But I printed out this and it was starting to run a bit low on ink, so I thought, you know what, let's just scrap this. Then obviously upon applying the new ink, it needed a clean. Several nozzle cleans later, we have it printed and it's looking lovely and vibrant again. I've checked in my notebook that we've got all the right settings, so now let's just send to the Sizer Juliet. Made another sale. What on earth? What's going on? I can't believe that I actually sold out of all of the sticker sheets that I had made up in advance. I thought I was being optimistic with the amount I've printed, but people seem to absolutely love this sticker sheet. Thank you so much to Kerry-Ann, Sophie, Kiara, Charlie, Tracy, and just nipped in there at the last, Sarah. Thank you so much. Sarah is Sarah from the Sugar Bell as well, who I know has been waiting very patiently for this to drop. And she has done the most fantastic order as well. She's got her hands on the vending machine sticker sheet, the Mochi and Dumpling ramen bowl, and the strawberry sando. Thank you so much, everybody. This has exceeded all of my expectations. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to close out this video here, and I can't wait to pick up my camera again next week. I've got so many ideas planned for the channel. I'm just so pleased that we've managed to launch this collection and it's been a success already. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you have watched it to the end, please leave your favourite Japanese food emoji in the comments below. And if you have any questions for me, please go ahead and ask. Let's get a little conversation going in the comments. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.